Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so today we gonna get real deep, deep into the soul, the heart, the mind, the body, the triggers. Again, if you are someone that is suffering from a specific, ooh, I like the sound of that. The parrots is out this morning. Good shouts out to the big parrots. They out. Before I go into that, you know what's crazy? Um, when I was coming up, especially in Watts, I always seen a lot of exotic animals, and I could never really understand why exotic animals was always in Watts. Like, uh, when I say exotic animals, I mean like peacocks. It was always peacocks. Like peacocks always was everywhere. Peacocks, parrots, road runners, fowls, like fucking certain geckos and shit. I'm like, how's this shit in Watts? And then as I got older and I got into the study of the conquerization of Watts, and then I got into the study of, you know, Sir Francis Drake and all those motherfuckers, and I realized like what land Watts was on. And I realized like what America was, and I realized a lot of things. That's a whole other field. I'm not going down the conscious road today. Right? I'm staying on the surface level today, and the level that I'm gonna stay on today is just more like a human connection level. And I think sometimes the information and knowledge be going over people's heads. So today I'm gonna stay on the level of just, standard human connection. Ooh, this feels so good right here. All right. So in that aspect, right, um, I want to dedicate this specific blog to uh, people who are suffering from an addiction, right? Now, look, I know we not finna hit 1,500 people today because today is pretty much gonna be about exactly what I'm talking about. So look, if you are suffering from an addiction, and this is one specific type of addiction, one of the greatest addictions in the world is people who are suffering from being addicted to suffering. A lot of people are suffering from being addicted to suffering. And this blog is going to help you with that. A lot of people may not even understand what I'm talking about. So, what I mean by being addicted to suffering is, once again, trauma, pain, emotional ties to affiliate yourself with trauma and pain. And um, how did I find this out? How did I find people are addicted to suffering? Is when I realized that there are legitimately people online that type in depression and they go find everyone that speaks on depression. For example, there's times where I can post something and I don't get any replies. And then I can post depression not real. And there are people who would reply that don't follow me, that don't even know me. They would just reply like, you don't know what you're talking about. And that made me realize there are people online or in the world literally looking for their pain. Like literally looking for their pain, like searching. It's crazy, bro. Like we're in a world where people are addicted to suffering. And a lot of people are addicted to suffering. Now, some people may hear the word suffering and think it's a whole different context from how I mean it. In that aspect, a lot of people are addicted to negativity. Do that make sense? The thought of something bad will always overrule something good. In this aspect, this is why, and I say this all the time, this is why I tell y'all about the dining room theory. The dining room theory, and I've said this hundreds of times, but I've noticed that I've always get new people or extra people into my blogs and lives that just now found out about me. The dining room theory. And if y'all haven't heard the dining room theory, I'll tell you again. So the dining room theory, and this is how the dining room theory works. Everybody write this down, or you don't have to write this down, but you could kind of save this in your mental notes. Daylyt, the dining room theory. If you walk into a dining room and the waiter says, "Hello there, sir. How's your day going? I hope you having an amazing day. If you need your feet rubbed too, I'll get off work and rub your feet, or, you need a back massage. I know this is a restaurant, but if you need your bills paid, or if you need anything in life done, I'm willing to help you with it. But other than that, what would you like to eat, sir?" You gonna go, damn, this motherfucker nice as hell. All right, let me get a steak. And she come out, bring your steak, or he come out, bring your steak. And you got a nice big ass steak, and she like, "Yo, lemonade is on the house for me." And you like, "Damn, a lemonade too? What the fuck I do to deserve all this good treatment?" But anywho, I'ma take it. All right, and you bring your dessert, and you like, "Damn, this restaurant dope as fuck." Right? You gonna go home, you gonna be like, "Yo, that was a dope ass restaurant. Yo, I might go there again." All right, cool. That's it. You just gonna be like, "Yeah, that shit was dope. Shit, steak was cool. Shit was fire. Shit, I'm gonna fuck with that shit again." All right, cool. All right, that's it. Okay, you go to another restaurant, and the restaurant says, the lady walks up chewing gum. "May I take your order, bitch?" You gonna be like, "Oh, wait, hold the fuck. Who the fuck you talking to?" You know what? Fuck you. Take your own order. And then she leave the thing, and another waiter come. Another waiter take your order. Then the other waiter get your order wrong. You just having a bad time. Then the food is bad when you do get the food. Then it took forever. It was a fly in your water. All type of shit. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go home and you're gonna tell everybody you know. "Hey man, you know what? Hey, hold on. Let me call Keisha. Hey Keisha, guess what? Guess what? The motherfucking restaurant that Deborah told me to go to. Deborah told me, yeah, Deborah, I always use Deborah. Yeah, and what I need y'all to do, y'all need to call Terrence and Taquan and tell Terrence, Taquan, and Deborah that this restaurant on 15th and 23rd Street is bullshit. Hold on, let me post this shit on Facebook too. Hey, everybody, all 10,000 of my followers. Hey, guess what, man? Y'all niggas should never go to this one spot right here." That's it. That's it. Now, peep, titles are everything. It's motherfuckers who came in his live right now to say, well, they title, because you niggas are in here ready to argue. We gonna get to the Bible, but wait, you look, that's how you know niggas is ready. Hurry up, go back to the Bible so we could debate and argue. Look, you hear him, you see him? Niggas came in here just to argue. Yo, people are addicted to suffering, my nigga. Now, let me tell you this. I just want to say this loud and clear. How many people in here are religious? Like Christian? How many people in here are blatantly religious and or just say Christian? How many people in here are Christian? Come on, 'cause I know. Look, I know my fan base. Y'all niggas liars. I know my fan base deeply. You niggas liars. Y'all niggas say what fit at the moment. All of y'all niggas. I know y'all. Y'all say what fit at the moment. Like I've been fucking with y'all niggas for literally 5 to 6 years. Y'all niggas say what fit for the moment. Like if I be like, I'm Christian, I just converted back. Niggas be like, hell yeah, Daylyt, I told you it was real. I told you. Y'all niggas be saying what fit at the moment, my nigga. I know y'all. All right. So now everybody just spiritual, everybody Muslim. Oh damn, y'all didn't abandon my boy Jesus that fast. Y'all some cold niggas. He gonna come back and rebuke y'all niggas. How y'all abandon my boy Jesus that fast? That's fucked up. Where was all y'all woke niggas in the 90s? Everybody was in church in the 90s, huh? Oh God. Oh my mama, in the 90s, everybody was in church, bitch. It wasn't no woke movement. Wasn't no woke movement. On God, wasn't no conscious movement. No. Niggas was in church. Oh God, this little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine. All right. All right, how many of y'all fuck with the devil? Look at my boy at the Inuyasha. I see you. How many of y'all fuck with the devil? How many of y'all like really believe in the devil and like devil worshippers? Come on, man. You can't be afraid. Damn, you sent me $1 to get a chance to meet me and your name Quill Rapper? Nah, nigga, stay away from me, nigga. You one of them stalker ass niggas. That's weird. You can't name yourself Quill Rapper and send me money to say that you want to meet me. That's weird. You do know like tours about to open up and shows are about to be a thing. You know you can come to a show like and then you can just be like, hey Daylyt, I'm the one rapper. And I'll be like, oh, I remember you, G. Like, yo, can we take a picture? Yeah, you know you can do that, right? Like you didn't think about that? Like you gotta understand, man, you niggas do spooky things, man. All right. So how many people is not a devil worshiper? Because a lot of people gonna say they not devil worshippers. All right. Look, I'm a child of God. I hate when people say that stupid shit. How many of y'all saved? Cause when niggas say that they saved, that gotta be one of the most dumbest shits to ever say in life. How many people be like, I'm saved? How many saved? How many of y'all saved? Cause everybody was screaming that I'm saved shit till COVID came. Cause when COVID came, all the churches closed down. So I just wanna know. Hey, I come back to church if you send some more money, my G. Upload vids. Shit, you want to keep sending a nigga money? Shit, I'll be in church every day. But all right. So I say this. I ask who's the devil worshiper. I ask who's the devil worshiper because I noticed that a lot of religious people don't really think. And it's fucked up to say that, but it's true. A lot of religious people are literally blind. And one of the reasons why they're blind is because the Bible tells them, walk with blind faith, don't think. And a lot of people do that. Also, religion is based off knowledge destruction. Religion tells you, hey, don't really think. And if you learn too many things, that's the devil. You learn about these pyramids, and if you learn about magic, and if you learn about voodoo and all that, that's devil worship. Every Look, my nigga, I'm just being honest with you. I speak from personal experience. I don't speak for the world. I don't speak for your family. I don't speak for your mind. I don't speak for your brain. I speak from personal experience. And when I was coming up, everything was the devil. Don't bring that shit in my house, that's the devil. Don't read that book, that's the devil. Don't go over there, that's the devil. My mom and them told me Jehovah's Witnesses was the devil. Swear to God. Swear to God. Parents told me Jehovah's Witnesses was the devil. When you black, everything the devil. Everything. Everything. When you grew up in the black household, hey, no, when you grow up in a black environment, everything the devil. Everything you could possibly think about is the devil. Any form of knowledge, any form of anything is the devil. And the more, look, I'm gonna tell you this because when I got into my deep informational background, I'm gonna go deep into my life, man, because I don't really be going deep into my life like that. All right, so in my family and in my household, I never sat at the table and ate dinner with people, right? Now look, this is just my immediate family. I never sat at the table and ate dinner. I never went to none of the gatherings really. I never just vibed in the living room. I never did none of that coming up. Never. My family, my sisters, brothers, they thought I didn't love them for years. Oh. They thought I didn't love them for years. And it's not that I didn't love them. I just wasn't under the spell that they was under. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this about me, bro. I was born broke. I was born broke. Like I was born deep. Like, you remember the movie I, Robot, and one of the niggas just was defaulted, but he wasn't born broke. All of them other niggas was broke, but they try to say he was the default, but he was the only nigga with a real conscience. Like, that was me. I was born like that. Like, when I was I remember back to when I was like 9 months old, I wasn't ticklish. I wasn't none of that shit. I'm like, my nigga, the fuck you doing? Sticking your finger under my armpit, my nigga. That's fucking weird. You remember the movie Look Who's Talking, where you could talk but your mouth don't move? That was me, my nigga. I be, bro, what are you doing? You all in my face. Goo goo gaga. Your breath smell like Henny. Ah! Oh my mama, you just smoked a whole crack rock. You finna come in my face with all this stinking breath. I swear to God, bro, that's how I was thinking at a young age. I'm like, yo, these niggas is fucked up. I was thinking like that at a very young age, bro. I'm talking when I was still in the months. Like, I wasn't a year yet. I was already thinking, yo, these people is fucked up. Like, this ain't right. Like, everything ain't right. 2, 3 year old. Ask my mom. My mom will tell you 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. Look, I got baptized when I was 6 years old. Pastor stuck me under the water. I was like, this shit a scam. The moment I got baptized, I knew all the, I was like, this shit a scam. I know you just pushing me under the water. I don't feel nothing. You doing all the fake shaleka shalams. This shit cap. Oh, I knew all of it. I knew it at a very young age. It was all cap. All of it. My mama will tell you, if you, look, there's a video with my mama right now online. Daylight's mother, you could go watch it. She'll tell you all these stories. She'll tell you that nigga been a fucking wild card from the day he was born. She'll tell you. You could go watch it. Daylight's mother. It's up. She'll tell you all of these stories. It's up. Um, I came from under the water. Boom. Everybody was looking at me, looking at y'all. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I'm lying. I'm lying. I got baptized for one reason. They called me Chucky when I was coming up. Literally Black Chucky. I was literally possessed. Yeah, possessed. So I know what y'all mean. Y'all gonna say, well, I knew Daylyt was a demon. No, I wasn't possessed in that way. I just didn't go with the system at all. I had a possession to destroy the system when I was young. I was possessed with destroying the system. I'm like, nope, all this shit fake. The crayons fake. Yo, I thought about this when I was younger. This when I was 5 years old. I thought about this. Okay, the whole, all the TV, the networks, and all this shit, they telling us lead is bad. I just thought about this when I was younger. They said lead is bad. Okay, all right, so my left brain is watching TV with my dad. My left brain is like, okay, my dad watching all these documentaries, and it's saying lead is bad for you, and it could kill you, and it's not good for you. Okay, then I turn this way, and we in the classroom, and everybody got lead pencils. They trying to kill me. They trying to kill me. I thought like that at 5 years old. I don't give a fuck if it's graphene. I don't give a fuck what it is. Say lead pencil, bitch. I don't give a fuck if it's graphene. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. The shit say #2 lead pencil. I don't care what it really is. I'm telling you what I seen. If this shit says lead is trying to kill you and lead is dangerous for you, and this pencil say lead pencil, bitch, they trying to kill me. I don't give a fuck what it really is. It says lead. All right. So at that moment, I'm like, I'm doomed. I got to get the fuck out of here, right? So I never sat in class. I was running out of my preschools and shit. I was just, my nigga, I was literally Dennis the Menace, bro, at a very young age. Like I'm talking 5 years old, 6 years old. You couldn't control me at all. My mama tell you, y'all can go ask her. She'll tell you, no, we couldn't control Daylyt at all. At all. I was literally, so I'm wilding, 5, 6 years old. I'm wilding. I'm catching the bus. Remind me, I was 5 years old. I was catching the bus by myself at 5 years old. I told y'all this before. I was catching the bus by myself at 5 years old. I'm on a bus. I'm out of here. I was ditching school. This is preschool. I'm not even in first grade yet. I'm ditching school. I was wilding. So my mom then was like, we gonna get this nigga baptized. Right? We gonna get this nigga baptized. That might be the only way. But what they didn't know as parents, they didn't see the genius in me that young. They just thought, well, we gotta go to work. He not going to school, so he going against the rules. They didn't understand that I was a fucking genius. They should have bought me a fucking doctor set, or they should have bought me like a frog to dissect or some amphibians or some shit. But they didn't, America's system, man, they wasn't thinking like that, man. They weren't thinking like that. They should have brought me an art set. They should have brought me a guitar, a fucking trumpet or something. They wasn't thinking like that. They was just thinking, we got to go to work, you got to go to school. You ain't going to school, so you fucking with our work. And this is devil. You thinking too much, little nigga. Devil. So we gonna go get your ass baptized, and maybe that'll fix the problem. All right. So we walk it into church. Took me to the back, put my little robe on. I said, all right, cool. God, he said, you ready? And I said, yeah, all right. Boom. So I already knew in my head, I already knew what was gonna happen. So let me tell you what happened. So boom, they put me in the water, they said the little prayers, and the nigga dunked me under the water. Boom. And he picked me back up, and he was saying this little shit again. And when I went, cause I thought, let me tell you, I'm still 5 years old. So when you in church and when you still 5 years old, your brain ain't adult. I ain't gonna act like I had an adult brain, but I knew something wasn't right. So um, when I was in there, I was looking around. I used to always see the people falling on the ground and shit. I used to always see when people touch their head, they fall all out and all the crazy church shit. Look, all the crazy church shit. I used to see it. So I personally thought, when I go under this water, some magical shit gonna happen. That's what I thought. It wasn't nothing you could tell me. I thought, if I go under this water, some magical shit gonna happen. All right, so I'm waiting. I'm like, all right. In my mind, I'm like, this it. This the end of my badness. They about to just wipe my shit clean. All right. I went under the water. Boom. I came back up. I said, nothing happened. I looked at the pastor. He was still doing, Shabbat, and rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he pushed me under again. And I said, you know what? This is my first moment to troll. This was my first time I ever trolled. I just started saying all type of crazy shit. I said, fuck it. Might as well just go on ahead and do it. So I started acting like a demon under the water. Right. All the church was like, oh, oh, oh. Right? So they kept dunking me under. So this one I knew it was Cap. The pastor started panicking, like, maybe I finally got a real demon one, right? Because, you know, everybody normally been faking, but we didn't rehearse this. So he really like, oh God, we need a prayer. Oh, he panicked. Now he panicking because I'm really, really acting like a demon for real. I'm really going crazy. I'm trying to scratch him and shit. Oh God, I'm grabbing his weenie and all that. Oh God, I grabbed his weenie. Did it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your pastor weenie. Oh God, I'm scratching, kicking, all type of shit. Punching in nuts, all type of shit. I was doing all type of shit. I said, this is my moment to act ass. So when he let me go, I dived back under the water. I stayed, because remind you, I was always a swimmer, so I was able to hold my breath for a long time. So I dived back under the water. I'm under there for about a minute and a half. They all panicking. Pastor scared. He's scared. He don't know if I'm like a squid, a demon tentacle, or he don't know what the fuck going on under there, right? So let me tell you, I'm looking at him under the water like this. Nigga panicking. I'm just looking at him under the water. I came back up slow and I said, I'm sorry, mother. Whole church went crazy. It was a haymaker. Oh God. Ah! Ah! He delivered. Ah! Oh God, I shook that bitch. First haymaker I ever got in my entire life. Shook that bitch. Pow! Whole church exploded. He delivered. Ah! Ah! She rocked the whole building. Haymaker, bro. Name of the church, Greater Bethany. The church is off Figueroa and Manchester, or either Hoover and Manchester. I think Hoover and Manchester. Figueroa, on God, rocked the whole building. I'm sorry, mother. They thought I was delivered. Only thing they didn't know, I said, I got all y'all niggas on my mama. And at that moment, I realized a valuable thing. And this one, I noticed God works in mysterious ways. God gave me the mind state to see the system. Because I thought in my life, you got to do things the bad way. You got to just break the system. But that ain't how that day, I realized the baptism did work. It worked. But it didn't work in the way that they thought it was going to work. It worked in the way that the Most High was created in the way that. So after that day, I was like, if I act good, I could get things. So every day I would come to church. Hello, sir. Could I go to the restroom? Oh yeah, sure, Devon. Man, they gave me the bro. I had the unlimited church pass. Oh God, I could walk out. I could go to the bathroom. I could get water. I could leave the daycare. I swear to God, I had the unlimited church pass. I said, all I had to do was act good. So the baptism low key did work. It worked, but it didn't work. Like you get like, do y'all get what I'm saying? That's why the title is hatred, not hatred. Did like that's why the title is this. It worked. Oh my God, y'all gonna cut the sprinklers on? Why, nigga, right here? Damn, Jay. About to say, damn, Jay, chill out. See, that was God. God said, hey, yeah, you want to get your ass wet, bitch? I'm gonna wet your bitch ass again. Hey, you see how God be working? He a cold nigga. Hey, I swear to God, look, this Matrix crazy. Guys, you want to talk about all that water, I'm gonna wet your bitch ass again. Keep playing. Sheesh. Hey, G, chill, my man. Shit, I'm just talking to the fans about what happened. Shit, G. Yo, I swear, every time I'm doing my blogs over here, shit just happened at the perfect time. It's like God must be around this bitch somewhere. He be hearing the nigga talk. Hey, what you on, G? Bro, but look, nah, real shit. Um, in the aspect of this, right? So I learned throughout life that religion itself is duality, right? And I'm gonna walk y'all through a journey of a person who was a faithful believer and lost his belief system only to become a believer again inside of losing his belief system. It's like an infinite loop of belief and not belief. What I mean by that is the Bible itself is the greatest lie discovered inside the truth, outside of a lie, inside the truth. That might not even make sense to some people. So let me walk y'all down this journey of mine. From 5 years old to 10 years old, which is literally fifth grade, I was an animal. I'm going to tell you why I became an animal. My father fell victim to drugs. When my father fell victim to drugs, which was about 4 years old to maybe 6. No, it was like 5, I think, end of 5. My father fell victim to drugs. My house separated, right? My happy home was broken. Like my perfect, like wake up in the bed and mom and dad and, we eat breakfast and that was out of here. Right? When my house broke, I was so young that I didn't know how to express my pain for my dad not being there. I didn't know how to express it. I didn't I I'm 5 years old. I just know I want my daddy. I don't fuck about nothing else what's happening in the world. Where is my daddy? that caused a fireball inside of me, like a whole fireball inside of me, to where I was like, if my dad not teaching me, I'm not listening to nobody, literally nobody. And I meant that with, because my dad, to me, my dad was like, he was like Superman to me, right? Like Superman. Like my pops was Superman, like literally Superman. Like I laid in my pop's arms majority of the day watching documentaries. Like my dad was my teacher, like my spiritual teacher, even though he didn't know, well maybe he knew, but like all we watched was documentaries coming up. Documentaries and karate movies. That was it. Like all animal shit, all literally all animal shit, all nature shit, Nat Geo and karate movies. That's it. I laid on my dad's lap all day. When he wasn't at work, all day watching this shit. From I could look, I have a very good memory. And it's crazy. Like, and I think I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. But I believe that I have a very good memory based off the simple fact I never smoked and drink. And I've learned over time that alcohol is number one cause in memory loss. I never smoked or drink. I remember all the way back to when I was still in months. I remember. So moving forward, when my pops, remind you, I tell y'all this all the time. I seen my dad smoke crack. Like I watched it with my own eyes. I seen my pops smoke actual crack rock right in front of me. I couldn't process that at a young age. Like, what the fuck is happening? I seen it like with my own eyes, like right, like literally right in front of me. Like nigga turned to the side and lit the crack pipe. I'm looking through, like I seen it. It's crazy, bro. So growing up, watching my family break like that, I was at a form of rage that was beyond fathom, like not beyond like fathomable, but you know what I mean. Like my nigga, my Superman was gone. So I'm like, my nigga, you can't tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing. I don't care. My dad already told me this system was fucked up. So you got to think. I was already watching movies like They Live. I was already watching certain movies that told me about the system being faulty. At nigga 5 years old, 3 years old, I was already watching this type of shit. Movies, because my pops was on this shit. So I was already watching this shit where they was telling me like the system was faulty. So I'm 5 years old knowing that people might not be real. Some of these niggas might be aliens. The teachers and all these shits work together. I'm thinking like this at 5 years old. So when my pops left, or not left, when my pops, because he didn't necessarily leave, he fell victim to drugs. So when my pops fell victim to drugs, shouts out to COINTELPRO who infiltrated the black community and put drugs into the system, Ronald Reagan and all these niggas. But that's a whole nother story. But when my pops fell victim to drugs, it broke me as a child. It broke me. So after my pops left the house, like officially left the house, he was no longer a part of our living situation. There was nothing, no one in school could tell me, no teacher, there was nothing. You can go to my elementary school right now. They might have a fucking wooden poster. They might have a wooden mural of me for a long time. They had it. I don't know if it's there again. You could go to my elementary school, 102nd Street Elementary School. They will tell you. If you don't believe me, you can keep going. They had security there for me. This is an elementary school. Why do an elementary school need security guards? Like grown security guards with walkie-talkies at an elementary school for me. One of the teachers, you can find him right now. His name is Andrew Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds. He works at Los Angeles Jordan High School. David Starr Jordan High School. You can go find him right now, and he will tell you. I used to chase Daylyt around the school in fourth grade. Me and other police officers in fourth grade. He'll tell you. Police. I was literally what school will consider a lunatic. As I got older, that's why when people be like, yo, I jumped off the porch. No, y'all didn't. I knew everybody. When everybody was young, nobody was off the porch. Everybody was cordial. All my friends was cordial. I literally was way fuck the porch, bitch. I was off the surface. I was out. I was out. I was literally like fuck everything when I was literally 8, 9 years old. I was fuck everything. Nothing in the school could tell me nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nobody could tell me nothing. So moving forward, you know, and I've posted my report cards online. I never got good grades. I never got good grades. The last good grade I got was second grade. After second grade, I never got good grades, ever. 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 I never got good grades, ever. I've posted my report card online numerous times. My shit said FNN. I got N's. I don't even know what the fucking N is. I got nigga negative grades my whole life. Oh, oh, let's go. Yo, I love my neighborhood, dog. Y'all heard that shit? That shit scared the fuck out of me. I ain't even gonna lie. Motherfucking parrots flew out the tree. I ain't even know they was in that motherfucker. Oh God. Oh shit. What's going on? Yo, God be watching, my nigga. God be watching. Y'all hearing? God be watching. He be on me. Right? Look, this white nigga said, that's not your neighborhood. Then who neighborhood is it then? Who neighborhood is it? Come on, we ain't going down. You know what? I ain't even gonna let you distract me, devil. Devil, I rebuke you. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, dear God. So, anywho, fifth grade to eighth grade. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. And if y'all want, y'all can go get a eyewitness. An eyewitness is my boy J Rock. If you don't know who J Rock is, you can go Google J Rock, Top Dog TDE J Rock. In sixth grade, me and J Rock became best friends. Right? No, in sixth grade, me and J Rock became best friends. It's sixth grade, first day of school. We became best friends. I'm gonna tell y'all how the story happened. So I grew up on the Crip side. J Rock grew up on the Blood side. So when we first got in school, the very first day in school, we stayed on our side. They stayed on their side. We didn't really cross. This is sixth grade. Remind you, Markham Middle School was like jail. It's like going to jail. It's literally prison, right? It's barbed wires on the top of the gate. It's prison. It's sixth grade. You're pretty much going to prison. You're gonna fight. This is prison. Sixth grade. Like, this is Watts. You're not. We didn't think we were going to school. Let me tell you, it's even crazier. So my big brother and I told the story, right? The story. I got a song online. It's called Cruise, right? If you not, this story is in the record. It's a song called Daylyt Cruise. You can find it, whatever. But anywho, so first day of school, my big brother is like, you know what it is, cuz, nigga, you gonna go to school, you gonna rep the hood, nigga, boom, 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 nigga, you know what them niggas is, nigga, if you see any of them niggas is whatever. Boom. So I get to school and I'm first day of school. We get in school, it's me and my childhood, my first childhood best friend, which is, his name is Chop, Jamel Holler. It's me and Chop. We in class. Chop drew on the paper. It said Grape Street on the paper. It said Watts Baby Low Crip. He drew it on the paper and he passed the note around. The note went to the back and it landed in, I remember this dude's name. Dude's name was Marquise. The note landed in Marquise's hand. Marquise stood up and said, nigga, this ain't no fucking Grape Street, nigga. This 5-line Bonnie on us. Right? It's the first day of school. So we like, oh shit, it's real, right? So I'm looking at Chop. I'm like, damn, the bell about to ring. What we gonna do? Right? So the bell ring, we get out of class, right? We get on the yard. Now, getting on the yard, walking to the yard of this middle school was like walking to the penitentiary yard, right? So we walk to the yard, we like, hey, that nigga probably gonna come back, right? My nigga, we in sixth grade, right? So we like, all right, let's just stay over here with our people. So who was there? Shouts out to Bay, the big homie Bay. But I'm gonna consider Bay my big homie because he's a couple of years older than me. So Bay is the homie Wolfcat little brother. But Bay and a few older niggas. Shouts out to Tweeter. Shouts out to, you know, a few RIP Tweeter, a few niggas. So a lot of the niggas that's kind of was over us was like, they were 8th graders, whatever. So few people was 8th graders, but we was 6th graders. So me and Chop like, yo, we gonna blend in the crowd with our people. So we blend in the crowd with our people. We good, we ain't worried about it. So we playing basketball, whatever, boom, boom, boom. The basketball, somebody airball and our basketball go to the blood side. I think it was Terrell. No, Terrell he ain't airball because Terrell had a jump shot. We call Terrell Nick Van Axel. Somebody airball, so our basketball go to the blood side. Everybody looking, our whole side like, who gonna go get the ball? Guess who went and got the ball? Me. I looked over there, I looked at our side, I looked over there, looked back at our side, I looked over there, nigga, I'm going. Walked right over there, I picked up my ball, I seen A-Mac, is a good dude named A-Mac, somebody else, and Johnny was right there and they was looking. Right? Everybody was looking. And I think Nip was like on another side. Nip was like, it was Ermias. Nip was like a little to the other side. It was Ermias, my boy Chevon. So all right, so you had the Bloods that played, you had the Crips, that's 6th grade. So you had the Bloods that played, you had the Crips that played, and then you had like another section. It was like the section where we didn't really know. We ain't know, like it was weird. Like, so over there in that section, it was Nip, Ermias, Chevon, my boy Terrell Sherrill. Even though Terrell Sherrill was from our side, he played in that. It was like this little smart side. I think all them niggas was like magnet students, right? So anywho, so I pick up the ball, and then like I'm already on this side, and you know when you 10 years old, my nigga, you got motherfucking what you call that? Nigga, you got fucking squirrel memory, nigga. I forgot that fast, nigga. I think Johnny or somebody, one of the people from that side was like, hey man, you wanna play 21? I was like, yeah. Right? Yeah, you wanna play 21? And then Nip was like, I'm playing. So boom. Nip, so now it's me, Nip, and Johnny playing 21. Me, Nip, and J-Rod. Me, Ermias, and Johnny, we playing 21. We all playing 20. This is 6th grade. We're playing 20. This is day one, first day of school. We playing 21. Nip won, right? Nip won. I posted this online. I had the screenshot numerous times. It's still up. It might be still up. Nip won. This is 6th grade. Nip won 21. Boom. So I'm like, hey, man, we got to beat dude tomorrow. So that's how me and Johnny became cool. We was trying to beat Nipsey Hussle in 21. That's how we became cool. So when we got back to our second, this is recess, like a recess break. This wasn't lunch break, this was a recess break. So when we got back to our second, what was that? So it's like it's homeroom, first period, second period, recess, third period, fourth period, lunch. Yeah. So we got back to third period. And when we got back to third period, I was in the class with Johnny. And I'm like, yo, hey, hey, what's up, bro? So I went and sat close to Johnny. I sat right by him. So boom, we chopping it up. He's like, hey man, you got some Nintendo games? We playing. He's like, yeah, I got this game. So shit, let me use that game. So we became super friends and we became super friends in school, right? Moving forward, Johnny used to say, hey, Davon, you crazy. I was like, why? You're like, nigga, you ain't see what the fuck you just did? What you do? Nigga, you would fucking beat that nigga up. Nigga, you just jumped off the gate. Nigga, you hit a backflip off the backboard. Like, you crazy. Yo, you could go ask Johnny right now, J-Rock, you could ask him, you could say, hey, was Daylyt crazy when y'all was in 6th grade? He gonna say, Daylyt was a lunatic. See, this is the thing. A lot of y'all niggas be like, yo, Daylyt, man, he wild. Anybody that know me from a child will tell you he been like that from a kid. Johnny will tell you, he said, yo, that nigga Daylyt fucking crazy, blood. Blood, that nigga crazy, blood. That nigga been crazy, blood. Since I knew that nigga from the beginning, blood, that nigga been crazy, blood. So moving forward, right? I got kicked out. I got kicked out of Markham. And I had to go to a whole nother school. Why did I get kicked out? I don't want to talk about that because it's kind of a fucked up situation. But I did what I did. I had to do what I do, and I did it. All right. So I got kicked out of Markham, and I had to go to another school. I ended up going to Gompers Middle School, which is right by Locke High School. I went to Gompers Middle School. And same thing, bad grades there, didn't do too much work. Played basketball on lunch break. That was it. I'm out. Moving forward, 9th grade, check back. Oh, 9th grade, my mom tried to send me to another school. She was like, you know what? I don't want you coming to no schools in Watts because I just want a better life for you. So she tried to send me to another school. She tried to send me to Linwood High School. Just so happens that I didn't have the grades to go to Linwood High School, so they put me in a continuation school called Vista. Vista was like prison school, right? It was pretty much prison school. Like, it was a school for all of just nigga game bangers and dropouts and flunkies and all that. Remind you, right? This is 9th grade, so the first half of 9th grade, I was in a continuation school. Very first day at Vista, as soon as I get there, the Y2K niggas press me. If you from LA and you from Linwood, or you know about the Y2K niggas press me ASAP. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Very first day, I'm fighting in the lunchroom. Bam, 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 bam. Second day, fighting. Third day, fighting. Fourth day, fighting. It was just hectic fighting. All right, cool, right? Y2K was like a Hispanic game, right? All right, so my mom was like, you know what, if you gonna fight over here, you might as well fight back at our side. So she checked me out, checked me back in Jordan. So I did the second semester at Jordan, right? Moving forward, this is all just my life cycle of what's been happening throughout my life. And I'm gonna tell y'all when it clicked in my head. I was like a complete problem child. Not even necessarily a problem child. I was more so just in the simple fact of like, I just knew I couldn't live inside the system, like it wasn't for me, right? So when I got to 10th grade and 11th grade, right, that's when you start to get your consciousness of an adult. Because when you're younger, you still feel that like you could get away with stuff. But as you get like 16 and 17, your mind start telling yourself, hey man, you know, like a lot of this stuff that you're doing, you're gonna be held accountable for it soon. Like when you get 18, like you actually held accountable for this stuff. Like you can't really get away with a lot of this stuff. So about 16, 17. Remind you, I was always playing basketball. I was good at basketball. So um, about I say 17, I was 11th grade. 17, I was 11. 17, I quit the basketball team. Right. Um, a lot of people didn't know why I quit, but this was kind of like the change for me. I was going through a lot of things in life, personal, like a lot of spiritual stuff. Right. Remind you, when I was younger, I was just bad. When I was when I hit 17, a lot of things started to become like my consciousness started to go, hey man, wait, you can't just do stuff no more. Like there's like consequences for a lot of the things that you about to start doing. So what you need to do is you need to start thinking. Like you gotta start really, really thinking. So okay, cool. All right. I gotta get my life right. I gotta get my life right. I gotta get like I gotta turn my life around. And y'all know what I did? You know what I did? I went back to church. I went back to church. I went back to church. Little church around the corner. You know, I used to go like in the daytime. I used to go in like I didn't go on Sundays or Bible study days. Like I went on Tuesdays. I went like Saturdays. I just when I was doing like little I wasn't necessarily going there for the pastor to talk to me. I went there to do work for the church. Like I'm like, yo, if y'all need me to help pass out, box, cause they give away free food and shit like that. So I'm like, if I want to put in work for the Lord, I don't want to, I don't want to like, I don't want to just be like a worshiper. I wanted to, like, I literally was like, yo, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all the prayer that I said to myself. And it wasn't even a prayer, but it was more like a direct conversation to God. Like, hey, look, G, whatever it is out there that you want me to do, I just want to be like a general, or not a general, but I want to be like what do you call that? Like part of the army. I don't I didn't want to be a believer. Do this make sense to y'all? Or am I like talking too fast? I ain't want to be just a believer and just go to church and praise and worship and shit. Like I ain't want to do that. I wanted to be like work. So I'm like, you know what? Like I'm gonna be like a soldier. So what I did was I would go to the church and I would help them give out food. Like food, I would help pass out the food, like, the church food, like the boxes of food. I was helping sort items and shit, putting this shit in this box, whatever, making sure homeless people had shelter, whatever. I was doing that shit for like a good year, right? And then, I got into the Bible. And what fucked me up, I'm gonna tell y'all this, what fucked me up, it fucked me up badly. What fucked me up, I went back to church. What made me leave church again was when I started reading the Bible. I'm gonna say this again. What made me leave church was when I started reading the Bible. Like, no, just in my own personal, like I started reading the Bible. And I tell y'all this, and I've said it before. When you're younger, nobody reads the Bible. Majority of people in church don't read the Bible. Nobody really reads the Bible. Everybody just believe. Nobody reads the Bible, bro. Everybody just know the same stories. When we younger, we know all the same stories. Revelations, the world gonna end, one. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Motherfucking Adam and Eve and the Ten Commandments. That's it. Ten Commandments, Adam and Eve, Revelations, motherfucking, that's it. And David and Goliath. You right, David and Goliath. They told us about the giant and the slingshot. And oh no, keep it going. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. All right, let me just do a run through. Jesus walked on water. Noah's Ark. Moses parting the Red Sea. Revelations. Ten Commandments. Adam and Eve. What else? What's another big haymaker of the Bible? That's, Cain and Abel. There you go, Cain and Abel. Those are the main highlighted stories that you kind of know. And Jesus died for our sins on the cross for our sins. Like, those are the main things that we learn. So you don't really read the Bible. You just walk like that. So when I actually started reading the Bible, and when I say reading the Bible, I tell y'all this all the time. I didn't read the Bible how the past. I never got into religion from a religious standpoint. I never got into religion from the standpoint of I'm going to let the pastor tell me what to read, when to read, and how to read it. Because if you read any book, it don't matter what book you read. If you read any book and you read, nigga, the back of the book first, nigga, the middle of the book, in the third part of the book, then go back to the back, nigga, you ain't going to never understand nothing. And that's how majority churches and majority pastors tell you how to read. They be like, all right, turn your Bible here and then turn your Bible back there. My nigga, you niggas be completely confused. So I started reading the Bible for myself from the beginning to the end. And when I got to the middle of the Bible, I left the church. When I got to the middle of the Bible, I left the church because by that time, everything the church was doing was contradictory to it was a complete contradiction to what I was reading. Everything. Every single thing that I read in there, and then I looked around and I was like, wait, this shit devil. This is the devil. The Bible is telling me the devil is the greatest deceiver. And I looked right at the pastor in his eyes and I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I got out of there. I got the fuck out of there. I started reading more. I started reading more. I started reading more. What helped me in life is rapping, but not only just rapping. All the years that I put in with rapping helped me see one thing, and it helped me understand metaphors. It helped me understand double entendres. It helped me understand triple entendres. It helped me understand palindromes. It helped me understand a lot just rapping. And reading the Bible from a rapper's perspective, you start to see the bars that's in there. There's bars in this back. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. The ability to understand an entendre is rare. The ability to understand an entendre is rare. So when I read one passage in the Bible, it made me read, because this is the thing. We grew up, and I'm going to tell y'all this, I said it, I'm going to say it again. I like to tell y'all, because I do repeat myself sometimes, but I only do it because I get new people in here all the time. How reading works in linguistics, shouts out to my big brother Lupe, we are all a part of literally a linguistic cult called Sosa. It is a cult. No, it's not devil worshiper. No, it's just niggas that understand language on literally a linguistic creation level. Me, Lupe, Royce, Mickey Fats, King Los, a few more niggas. We're all in this. We are trying to figure out the origins of language. I just want to put that out there. So one thing I've learned right now, how language works. It is created in parables of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. When you're reading in 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, if you see something that is wrong, like another letter, like if you see like a 2, if you go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, if you are not familiar with 2, the whole sentence becomes obsolete. Fast forward that into just regular language. If you are reading something and you don't understand a word, or your brain has a different context from what the word really means, you won't understand the sentence at all. So, as I progressed in my Bible reading, I was halfway to the Bible. And as I was halfway through the Bible, my understanding of words started to get better. So outside of the Bible, I was just skimming through some other books and some other shit. And I came across the word allegory outside of the Bible, right? And when I came across the word allegory and I was watching some shit about allegory, and then I got the definition of allegory. And then I said, wait, I heard this word before somewhere. Where the fuck did I hear the word allegory? The Bible was written in allegory. It states that early. Now, there's a lot of people in here watching this right now that really gonna say, "Wow, what is allegory?" A lot of people don't know that. We just have to understand. We dealing with people in the hood. A lot of y'all people may say, "Well, it's common knowledge." They like, no, I grew up in the hood, and common knowledge ain't common. I grew up in Watts, California. Common knowledge is not common at all. If you ask 10 out of 15 people, if you ask 10 people what is allegory in the hood, just go to the hood and ask 10 people what is allegory. We're talking about the bottom of the slum. Niggas ain't gonna know what the fuck allegory means, bro. So once I understood the word allegory, I had to read the Bible again. I had to start back from the very first page. Listen, I had to start back from the very first page. Look, to all, nobody gonna ever just read the Bible and just, that's it. No. The more you learn, the more words you learn, the more you understand linguistics, you got to keep starting over. Here I am, 36 years old, with literally a scholar level in linguistics. Like, I'm beyond scholar level in linguistics, beyond. Here I am still reading the book over and over and over again to understand. So, poof, years moving forward, I started over again. I said, you know what? Let me start back to the beginning. In the beginning, It's just the creation in the beginning. Let there be light and all that shit. So when I was younger, I was reading the Bible from the like skim. Like everybody reads the Bible from a skim perspective, and nobody reads the Bible with a dictionary on the side of them. I've never seen I've never seen nobody read the Bible with the dictionary on the side of them. Nobody goes, I don't really understand what that word means. Let me search it. No, niggas just skim over it. So when I read the Bible the first time, I just read in the beginning, you know, the heavens and earths and all that, yah, yah, yah. And God said, let there be light. And then I moved forward. And then after that, you know what word I skipped over? I skipped over, God said, let there be light in the firmament. Always skipped over in the firmament because the word firmament was never in my vocabulary. So I didn't care to. God said, let there be light, and I just went right over that. That's in the Bible. How many people didn't notice? Play a game of blatant honesty right now. How many people didn't notice? Let's play a game of blatant honesty right now. How many people didn't know this? That is the first line. But how many people did know that the Bible said, God said, let there be light? So you did know that the first line, God said, let there be light, but you didn't know the rest of it. Exactly. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. So I had to read the Bible over based on my understanding of language. I had to read it over. I had to read it all the way over from the top to the bottom. Boom. God said, let there be light in the firmament. Yo. Hey, yo. This was a hard pill to swallow. This was a hard pill to swallow, bro. This was a hard pill. It was a hard pill to swallow, bro. So I'm like, yo, the Bible starts off with the flat earth theory or the dome theory. It starts off with it. In the beginning, God said, let me put all of y'all in this fishbowl. Shit. Damn. All right. Well, there it goes. Then I kept reading, and I kept reading, and I kept reading. I said, Moses split the Red Sea. Sheesh. Okay. Who killed Jesus? Did Jesus die for our sins? But he didn't commit suicide. So how did he die? Wait, they came and killed them. Wait, who killed them? The Romans. The Romans killed them, but the Romans are Christian. But no, they like Catholic. But then when you go to like a Catholic church, they always got Jesus hanging up in the church, bloody. So is the Catholics worshiping Jesus, or are they telling you we the one that killed them? Like, what the fuck is going on? My brain started thinking. My brain started thinking. And then I told myself, why do we always worship the sad pictures of Jesus? And then my mind clicked and said, I ain't never seen no fucking picture of Jesus happy. And then my mind clicked again and said, yes, I have. The Jehovah's Witnesses. And then my mind clicked again and said, but they told us the Jehovah's Witnesses was bad. And then my mind clicked, it just, bro, I start having ultimate like loopholes. Jehovah's Witnesses is the only niggas I ever seen with a picture of happy Jesus. Jehovah's Witnesses is the only niggas I've ever seen with a picture of happy Jesus. Everybody else, they celebrate the hurt looking Jesus. And this let me know why so many people are sad on earth. When I was younger, I started to look at all the church walls, right? I used to just go to churches. I'll pop up at a random church. I used to go to churches and I used to be like, all right, that go one Jesus dead. Why is there so much death around the church? This is supposed to be a happy place. Why are we celebrating the death of this nigga? All right. That go another picture, he on the cross, bloody. That go another picture of him fucking sad, bloody. That go another picture of him with the thing on his head, bloody. Like, yo, why the fuck is this shit like, no. On the church window, dead. Jesus dead everywhere in this motherfucker. Why are we celebrating the pain? And it start clicking in my head. These the niggas that killed them. These are the niggas that killed them. So when you going in these churches, you are in the churches with the niggas that want to steer you away. They'll bring you in with pieces of the gospel. But these the niggas that killed them. That's why they assure you, look what we did. Look what we did to him. We did this. It says in the Bible the Romans killed him. So if the Roman Catholic Church, I mean, this is just simple math. But once again, common ain't common. This is just simple math. Say the Romans killed them. I'm just saying. That's what it say. Now we're going to get deep into Catholics. I said this again. I'm going to say it again. Catholic. Catholic. C-A-L-F-L-I-C-K. Catholic. C-A-L-F-L-I-C-K. Catholic. Sistine Chapel. S-I-S-T-E-N. S-I-S, etymology is sex. No, suxtus, S-U-X, S-U-C-S-T-U-S. And the etymology for suxtus is sextus. sex. And you do the etymology on the aspect of teen is child, underage. Sistine Chapel literally means rape children. Not 16 SIX, it's SIS. Sistine Chapel literally means rape children. Yes. Yes. You want to anybody got oh no, let's do it. Everybody pull up etymology.com. Get your other phone or log off or whatever. Pull up etymology.com and do the etymology on SIS. Sistine. SIS teen. Do the etymology on it. It's going to give you suxtus and then do the etymology on suxtus. And it's going to give you sex, SEX. You can do this for yourself. You can do this. I'm not, this is not a conspiracy. This is not, no, you can do it for yourself. Sistine Chapel literally means rape children. Catholic. Father is in the closet. Come into the closet and express your sins to me. These are the same niggas that killed Jesus. It's a lot going on. So I started to think about all this stuff collectively. Oh, it's very dangerous truth right here. I really don't give a fuck. I don't mind. Somebody got to say the shit. If I don't say it, nobody gonna say it. Nobody really want to say the shit. So I'm just, I don't really fuck. So I started to get into this. So once again, as I got deep into religion, I left again. I'm like, I'm out, my nigga. I'm done with this shit. And here created my journey into other religions. I went down my journey of other religions. And this is when you hear people saying Daylyt changed or Daylyt, he ain't the same as, no, I'm not. You know, we hear that a lot coming from, you know, close friends and family. Daylyt changed, he ain't the same. No, I'm not. I went through a real spiritual breaking. And most people won't ever understand when you get on your own path to understanding your mission in life. Most people won't ever understand that, ever. And you can't even explain it to them. They won't ever understand it. So here was I trying to figure out what is right in life. So I went down every path you could possibly think of. I started to study the Hebrew Israelites. That was my next step. I started to study the Hebrew Israelites. I'm like, yo, this is it. This might be it. These my brothers, you know. And I didn't want to move up the ranks in that because it was like a general army type of situation. I just hate army type of shit. I don't like no niggas screaming on me at all. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you a higher power, you got better Yu-Gi-Oh clothes than me, my nigga. That don't give you no right to just like you better than me, my nigga. So I was like, you know what? I'm out of there. I got deep into like the ancient science with the Kemetic science. I'm like, you know what? This shit is all weird because the Kemetic science niggas is weirdos. They just want to wear dashikis all day and sit behind YouTube videos with bad camera quality. Like, get the fuck out of here, right? So then I got into the Muslim shit. I tried to become Muslim. You know, I loved, hear me out. Shouts out to Farrakhan. I don't want the FOI to knock on my door. I got into the Muslim shit and I was just like, yo, the Muslim shit is dope. It's very dope. I really love how the Muslim is completely organized. I love how it organized black men. I love how everybody's militant. I love how everybody's like well suited. I love how everybody's on just super militant time. And I'm like, yo, the Muslim shit is dope. But the Muslim church the Muslim mosque that I went to, uh, they wanted me to do the bean pie shit. I guess I don't know. I'm not speaking for all Muslims, but the place that I went to, they told me that that's how you get your rank up and whatever. And so I stood on the corner, Crenshaw. I was out there on Crenshaw at the bean pie at the newspaper. I was trying to do my shit, and it was like that just wasn't for me. I'm like, you know what? Like, I believe in the teachings. I love the teachings. I love everything about the teachings of Islam. I love the Nation of Islam. And I'm like, yo, this other stuff ain't for me. Like, I just want to get the knowledge. I don't really care about all the other stuff. Like, I just want to get the knowledge. So I just started to read the Quran. And I started to read the Quran on the same side as me reading the Bible. So I picked my Bible back up, I picked my Quran back up, and I started to go back and forth. And I started to try to tie in where was Muhammad, the area Muhammad was in and the area was Jesus was in. Like, I started to tie into both scenarios. And the Quran speaks about Jesus and everybody else. And I started to realize these stories are kind of like the same stories, just from like different people perspectives. Right? So now I was like, all right, well, I got one Infinity Stone, I got two Infinity Stones, I need to collect some more. All right, let me start reading the Hindu Bible. And then I started reading the Hindu Bible, and I was like, okay, well, let me find out about a Krishna. Then I got on this crazy journey to being addicted to the religious stories of everyone. As I grew, I became omni-religious. I started to worship and believe in everything. I started to read this. I started like, yo, Buddha. My mom and them told me that Buddha shit was bad, but why the fuck Buddha look so happy? Buddha might be the only fucking God I ever seen that was happy. He might be the only fucking God or nigga I ever seen smile. Yo, I fuck with Buddha. Nigga happy. Hey. Buddha looked like he was off big buds. Every time I seen the picture of Buddha, I said, yo, my man Buddha lit. So I started to go down, look, I started to go down that road. I started to go down all the roads. I started reading. Then I got deep into, like the untold stories. So then I went down the book of Enoch, the book of Ma'ul, the book of Abu. I went down a lot of different books. A lot of different books. And everything that they told me was bad, I realized this is just the bad people telling you don't learn. That's it. Just the bad people. All the people that are, look, every Bible tell you, quote unquote, the evil spirits are the greatest deceivers ever. And the deceivers are the people that are telling you this where you need to be or you gonna die. Or this where you need to be or you gonna go to hell. Those are the real deceivers, bro. Those the real deceivers. Those people that's telling you this where you gonna be if you die, or this where you gonna be if you don't come here, or if you don't read this, or if you don't pay your tithes or offering, or if you don't put in. Those are the real devils, bro. Those the real devils. Those the real motherfuckers that's gonna really guide you down the wrong path. As I grew, once again, after I read all of this stuff, everything I'm telling y'all, it took me back to one place. Again. Back to one place again. the Bible again. And when it took me back to the Bible, I finally figured it out, what the whole Bible was about, from top to bottom. It ain't got shit to do with the story of Jesus. It ain't got shit to do with fuck Moses, fuck all them niggas, fuck everybody in the Bible. I don't care. I can say what I want. Fuck all them niggas in the Bible. I don't give a fuck about Moses. He's not the son of God. I don't give a fuck about Judah. I don't give a fuck about Cain and Abel. And I don't care about none of them. Fuck all of them. The Bible only tells you to do one thing. What's up, big dog? What you watching? Sis, what you was watching before this? I think you were up to something. You lying? You lying? They didn't. You can't lie to me, homie. I'm your dad. Mm-hmm. 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 What do you think I was doing before? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you about to make? See, that's how I know you lying, because you just in the cabinet trying to just do stuff. You ain't about to make anything. All right. Look, so I'm gonna tell you, right? I realized the Bible itself was literally about one thing. It's about one thing. Literally, it was about one thing. The whole Bible is about one thing. It ain't got nothing to do with Christ. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You gotta become Christ conscious. That's the point of the whole Bible. And what that means is you gotta wake up and help people until you die, and you gonna get killed for helping. Every single nigga who has ever tried to help this earth got killed. That's it. Wake up and do your deeds on this earth until your time comes. All right. Wake up, do your deeds on this earth until your crucifixion comes. That's it. That's the whole point of the whole Bible. Do your deeds. Live your life helping as much as you can. I learned Jesus never went to church. Nigga was in the streets. He didn't have no time to go to church. Nigga was putting that work in. When my man was on the cross getting killed and asked, why? What the fuck did I do to deserve this? My nigga, I just turned water into wine for the whole world, my nigga. My nigga, I got bottle service for the whole planet. I got bottle service for the whole planet, my nigga. And this how y'all gonna do me? Look, that's it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the Bible, bro. Get your boys. Look, this is it. And this goes to women too, right? Because you can apply this story to a woman too. Get your boys or get your homegirls. Live your life to the fullest with helping as many people as you can before you die. And just wait for the crucifixion to come. Who's going to crucify you? Somebody that you know. And want me to tell you how I know this is confirmation? Because as I get deeper and deeper and deeper into my understanding with helping people, I look closely around me and see where all the negativity is coming from.
No, it's because Dad just died 565 times.
I see it. It comes from right by you. With that being said, I'm out. I love you guys. I'll continue to do what I'm doing until my time comes. To all the people that is watching and that is inspired to grow, that's why if you notice, right, I don't do a lot of stuff like the other motherfuckers do. Like, to all the people that's watching and inspired to grow. But no, look, let me tell you, the best part about death, look, you get to a point of your time in your life. I talked to Nip right before he passed. You get to a point of time in your life where you understand this one thing. What the Judas don't understand is this. They think that they're taking you off the earth because they don't even understand they part of the epic plan. The Judas think they'll take you off the earth. They don't understand that they are only carving your name in the planet. You get to a point in time in your life where you don't fear death at all. Because people like me and people like all the other great leaders know the minute I am taken off this earth, my name is engraved into the planet. We already planted too many seeds. The seeds already planted. If I die right now, my nigga, all my albums, all my everything is going triple platinum. All y'all niggas gonna be downloading, resharing blogs, all type of, it just goes up. So we don't fear stuff like that. It helps. It helps. If Jesus wouldn't have died the way he died, it wouldn't be a thing. Can you imagine, like, yeah, Jesus died in a car, a camel accident? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the Bible said Jesus died in a camel accident? Niggas would be like, that nigga wasn't special. The story would be weak if he died in a camel accident. It wouldn't be dope.
How do you even die in a camel accident?
They didn't have cars back then, son. So I'm just saying, it's just.
How do you get? How?
Hey, maybe they was racing camels, son, and maybe one of them flipped over and fell on them. I don't know, camel accident, my nigga, shit. If they say Jesus died in a camel accident, that literally messes up the whole Bible. You won't look at Jesus the same if he didn't die on a cross like that. The cross, the crucifixion, the torture, the pain, that's all a part to engrave the name. It's okay. So that's for me. I tell y'all, I don't fear nothing. Nothing on the face of the earth. I don't fear nothing at all. Because I understand what's to come. Oh, there you go. What's up? Just woke up?
I didn't even know he was
Come here. Come here. You want me? You want to go with you? Yeah. I can go nowhere. I was staying right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here. All right, come here. Nigga love the way you wake up right on time. Hey, you was playing with Ace and Deuce yesterday? Anywho, with that being said, I'm about to get out of here, man. I love y'all niggas. Y'all stay up. Deuces.